Hello there, YouTube. Full-Tab coming at you with a set video, the first of its kind for this YouTube channel. This is for the NU Pokemon Probopass. All of these will be NU because, I used to play a lot of OU and UU. Now I pretty much play exclusively NU because I've gotten really good at it. And then I suck at the other tiers. I'm not gonna lie, I suck at the other tiers. So, yeah, so Probopass. And you look at this set and you're kind of like, wah! And yeah, so okay, probably not like that because yeah, that's weird. But however, yeah, so offensive Probopass. Yeah. Kind of an interesting thing to have on your team. This is meant to highlight weird, creative, but useful Pokemon / sets. You can say that Probopass is a weird and creative Pokemon. However, it is fairly common in NU. It was number 20 in May usage, actually. So it's fairly common in NU, and this set is part of the reason why it's become more common, just because a few of us from Smogon just decided, hey, let's run around randomly with this set, and then it turned out to be good. So this wasn't created by me. It was originally created by a user, No Luck Involved, from the Smogon forums. And at first, I kind of just laughed off this set, and I figured it wasn't going to be any good. But then I realized, hey, this thing actually is an amazing Pokemon. And I use it on almost all my teams now. Either this or Torterra or Piloswine are my Stealth Rock setter. So as for the ability, the original set went with Magnet Pull. However, I've always just found Sturdy to be a little bit more helpful, just because, yeah, I like having Sturdy. So, yeah. Then Air Balloon is your item. Air Balloon is your item. Yeah. Basically, the object of Air Balloon is obvious. Avoid ground-type moves. Balloon Probopass isn't uncommon. It works kind of like Balloon Heatran, except it doesn't. And, yeah. It sets up Stealth Rocks, and it avoids ground-type moves like a boss. That's basically what it does. And Probopass, as you can see, I named it Math Teacher because it looks like my math teacher. And, yeah. So Balloon, it gets in the opponent's heads, so they think, okay, I can't hit it with ground-type moves, so I'll have to break its balloon first, and then I can attack it. So, yeah, they'll try to attack the balloon, as Probopass rears up an onslaught of attacking moves to hopefully take out that Pokemon, or at least do some damage. This is obviously not a sweeper, because Probopass can't sweep. I shouldn't say I can't sweep, because I actually did sweep someone with this set. But in their right, they were using a fake-out Life Orb Squirtle. So that I wouldn't count that as an actual battle, just because they had a Squirtle with fake-out. And why? Anyways, so timid nature allows them to outspeed stuff that you normally wouldn't. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. EVs, once again, fairly self-explanatory. You want to max out your special attack so he can actually hurt things. 232 speed allows him to outspeed things. And 24 HP is just there. The moves, however, are the interesting part of the set. Volt Switch, of course, common move on Probopass. Why this thing gets Volt Switch, I don't think anybody will ever know, but it's quite useful on it. It allows them to get out of situations they normally wouldn't be able to. For example, sub-disable Haunter. You can break its substitute with Power Gem. If it decides to disable you, you can go for a Volt Switch as he sets up another substitute and make sure he doesn't get up another substitute. So, while you bring in an appropriate check. So, yeah, Volt Switch can be helpful in those situations. Earth Power, yeah. Earth Power is for damaging stuff like Golem, opposing Probopass, and Poison types. Which, yeah, typically you want those to get hurt just because the whole basis of this set originally was to be able to reliably set up stealth rocks whilst not really taking anything from the most common stealth rock lead being Golem. So Earth Power allows you to accomplish this in tandem with the Air Balloon because typically the Golem will either set up stealth rocks or go for Rock Blast first turn to break Air Balloon or just set up stealth rocks. Whereas yeah, you 2-hit KO with Earth Power, and then set up your own Stealth Rocks. So, also, Power Gem, I forgot to add it in the slide, but you can also slash this with Flash Cannon. However, I usually prefer Power Gem just because Probopass is... this Probopass, as well as every Probopass, works quite well as a bird check, and being able to hit birds with the stab super effective attack is very helpful because it could do quite a bit of damage. However, you could go with Flash Cannon. It's another option to hit rock types, but however, it is stronger than Earth Power just because of stab. However, it has like no coverage at all, and it doesn't hit poison types, which is nice to have with Earth Power. Your final move is Stealth Rocks. Again, self-explanatory. Just set up Stealth Rocks. We all know what Stealth Rocks do. Does damage on the switch-in. And, again, it helps a lot to have a reliable Stealth Rock setter in NU that could do more than just set up Stealth Rocks. So, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my Facebook and post creative Pokemon sets and stuff on there. And, yeah, so see ya, YouTube. Hope you liked my video. Comment, rate, subscribe. See ya.